It's Fate time! Hello, welcome to another figure review. Today we're gonna have a look at the Goodsmile Fate Grand Order Saber Altria Pendragon in the heroic spirit formal dress version. It's basically Saber, Artoria, Altria, whatever you want to pronounce it, King Arthur, spoilers, wearing a dress. And it's like, I think it's a unique design. It says Fate Grand Order, unless there's like a skin for Fate Grand Order. You can let me know in the comments, but for me it looks like an original design. Kind of sort of reminiscent of the dress she was wearing in Unlimited Blade Works when Caster tried to break her. But again, just reminiscent. It's not the same dress, but it kind of gives me a little bit of a vibe of that. So, enough talk, let's have a look at it. And as always, if you're into cute anime girls, just right there, you come to the right place. You should definitely subscribe to The Real Payne. And by the way, I got this figure from AmiAmi, where it's currently on sale. So if you want to get one, head on over to AmiAmi. But first, let me tell you if you should or not. Don't ask me in the comments. You know, it's always like one of these things. Should I get this? I do a review, so watch it. And you should know if you want to get this at the end of this. If you don't, then I can't help you any further. She stands at about 22 centimeters to the top at the head. So does have some size, which means she goes up to 8.6, almost 7 inches tall. Size comparisons. Here's Jalter, SH Figure Arts Son Goku, Mashu from the exact same line Heroic Spirit in the formal dress version, and Darkseid. Overall look in detail, this figure is freaking gorgeous, and I'll try to take it off the stand real quick. It's very tightly on there, so I can move it around. There you go. The face sculpt is beautiful. I've just been watching Unlimited Blade Works. Yeah, finally, I've been getting around to it. And it really resonates with me with like this face sculpt. It really looks exactly like that. That's why I talked about the dress, giving me a little bit of vibes. She has a little tiara on her head, which is a single piece, so there's no problem with paint bleeding or whatnot. And it does have a nice like kind of like pearl look. It's a bit shiny. Not real metallic though, it's very beautiful. Then you look at the back of it. There's also some shading in the hair. If you didn't notice so far, there's a little bit on the side over here and a little bit on the tips where it gets a little bit darker. It looks a lot more extreme on the camera than it actually is, but it is there. And you have the ribbon in the back, which has like kind of like a greenish. I forgot the name of the color. There's a name for it. It's kind of green, blue, whatever you get with that. You have a little choker with some metallic in there. Real fur stuff. And at first I looked at it and I was like, is this molded like it, or is this like kind of furry stuff? And it says in the instructions also to be very careful, that I actually read the instructions for once. The stole part is flocked. Rubbing the flocked material may result in stains or damage, so be sure to handle it with care. There you go, straight from the instruction booklet. Anyway, then, which actually you can take off. I'll get to that in a second. I will take it off and I will show you. But the rest of the dress is very, very shiny. Because of course the dress is shiny, even though it's cloth. And well, then again, depending on what material high fancy dress would be, it could be kind of shiny. And I love it with the matte ribbons also. Like the difference in it, it really stands out even more. And the paint on it is very clean. Like, I feel like the white also on the ribbons is a bit more shiny than the green itself. Also, the gloves have some more shading on it. They are very shiny, and also there's some boobas. A nice backside, not too detailed, you know, it doesn't really shine through, and that's fine. I mean, we do have a lot of fan service in it, and I love kind of like the light blue tones that do for shading in the wrinkles all throughout the dress. As we move down to one part I really enjoy. Stockings. She does wear stockings with some nice detail on the top of it, and also the garter belt and the holster, all of it holding on to it, and down to the shoes, which are very, very shiny once more. This one seems to be a little tiny bit damaged over there, but that's fine. I mean, not really noticeable, and have a lot of shading also, and you can tell how much it's shining under the camera, and it's pantsuit time. Yeah, there it is. You can also see the rest of the stockings under there. And let's see if I can get in real quick. Camera doesn't really focus on it. There you go. There you have the good stuff. Also has some shading from what I can tell. I don't think you can take this one apart, no. With Mashu you could actually take part of the skirt off. You could pull the legs out. But with this one, you don't have that. What you can do, however, you can move this hand a little bit out of the way. You can move it forward. Also, if you like, you can take the head off, which I don't really know why they did that, but I guess it's just like an added bonus to change the figure and actually to slide this off. And once again, now the dress looks even more like the one in the Limited Breakworks. I'm just going back to that, even though it looked different. Yeah, don't come at me. It looked different. Yeah, I said it like 3 times already. But yes, if you want to have like the light armor version, the light dress version, I guess you can have this one with some more fan service, and also I'm probably gonna get demonetized now. Just kidding. Who cares about that anyway? So. That's the look of the figure. She does stand, by the way, without the base, but here is the base, which has like this, the same design we had from Mushu, like a little bit of a marble design. It feels very nice. It's not too slippery, not too slidey. It seems like a, you know, good quality overall, and it goes for the rest of the figure, the plastic, all throughout it. It is a little bit more rubbery in the dress area, but the skin tone, it feels so nice. It feels kind of silky. I had the same thing with Mushu. It's hard to explain, and it's kind of weird, so I don't want to slob all over it. But just to say, yes, it's a good quality plastic, and paint job, everything looks amazing. And it's gonna do it. It's gonna bring me to the final thoughts for this Saber in the formal dress version. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I have nothing to complain about this. Especially going back to the fact that this is on sale, where it's like 50 euro or something. Of course, you have to add shipping, yada yada yada. You might end up at like 100, maybe a little bit less, but I think that's absolutely freaking worth it because it's just so beautiful. And yeah, you can head on over to AmiAmi. As the time of the recording, it is still in stock, still available, still on sale. This is not a sponsored video. This is my honest opinion. I think it has a nice pose, proportionally looks right. Maybe her head's a little bit too big, but then again, no. With like anime characters, they tend to have a little bit more bigger head, and she does have a very small body. As such, I do think it makes sense, and it's a great pose, it's a great look, shading, yada yada yada. I can't really ask for more. So yeah, recommend it once more. That's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever Saber wants.